Here are the top 10 optimized for Xbox Series X games, featuring the best technical and most impressive experiences that showcase just what the Xbox Series X console can do. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. The first is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We've gone on incredible experiences and journeys in the past, but not quite at the level that we're finally experiencing here with the Series X. You get to revisit all of the gorgeous and glorious vistas, locales, and situations, once again as you take on the role of Geralt of Rivia. Witcher hunting monsters and other greater things as you explore this mature, violent, and intense world that just looks absolutely simply stunning. And you can finally experience it at a higher frame rate or with some levels of ray tracing, which is quite interesting to see. And yeah, it's just one remarkable game that holds up incredibly well and is just simply stunning to experience on the platform. Cyberpunk 2077, while it had a bit of a rocky start, this game has come a long way, featuring a selection of stunning vistas, locations, and experiences to have. It is the cyberpunk world of my dreams, featuring one gorgeous cityscape that you could take in, an intensive outback, and lots of little smaller experiences to have along the way. It's got intensive characters, action-packed moments, a gripping, large, mature story, and yeah, it really is such a unique location that really feels as though it kind of only properly displays what it really can provide when you're on, say, a console such as the Series X in regards to performance and also visuals. It really is quite a stunner. It looks really, really great, and you get performance options now that actually make it run smooth and look pretty cool, which I think is fantastic. This is a Plague Tale Requiem. The sequel Plague Tale once again finds Amicia taking care of her younger brother. You get to visit some just gorgeous spots, and you also, if you have the VRR and stuff, you can go for a 40 FPS mode, so you really do get the beautiful visuals and a little bit of frame rate as well. Even when this one is locked at 30, it's still a very, very good looking game. It's very technically impressive. It's lengthy, it's expansive, it's got a great story to it, it's got excellent characters, and yeah, it really is just a true kind of showcase of what we can do for performance and quality in the modern era of console gaming. It is quite something to take in. And while I would have also liked the 60 FPS mode, the 40 FPS actually is pretty decent, I gotta say, and you get those nice visuals too.
Did you hurt yourself?
This is Forza Horizon 5. Head out to the open world landscape of Mexico as you race along a massive selection of tracks, roads, and spaces with some gorgeous scenery along the way. Elements of the environment change. You can get things like sandstorms, different weathering, day and night. You could experience a wide range of high fidelity cars, all at a high performance or well frame rate. It really does look just absolutely excellent. It is a breathtaking experience to take in as you drive along the open road, going wherever you want, smashing into things, smashing into cars, driving safely if you'd like to, and just experiencing what this latest chapter in the open world racing franchise spin-off from Forza has to offer. And it just continues to deliver, continue to push the boundaries technically of just, what you can do for a racing game. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the second Modern Warfare 2. This one actually really does technically look great, plays very well, whether you're doing the single-player campaign or diving into the multiplayer. It's actually very, very impressive. The character models, the gunplay, the environments, just the setup and everything like that really does feel like a great visual evolution to what we've seen in the past. Pair that with high performance in regards to frame rate options, and yeah, it all plays quite smoothly. It looks really, really good, and a lot of the scenes actually have a very high level of photorealism to them that is very, very stunning to take in, particularly the one showcase level, while not action-packed, where you're moving through these streets. It looked really, really good. So yeah, this one definitely makes the list just for the wide range of technical feats that it does actually accomplish. This is Gears 5. This one got a really nice upgrade to it, where the multiplayer runs at a very, very high frame rate, but the campaign itself also got some really high-end visual settings that really showcased what the Series X can do early on. It really does look quite excellent no matter where you're going within the story, or whether you're playing the multiplayer, or if you're taking in some of the horde mode, or if you're doing Hive Busters, which is particularly gorgeous. This game really does deliver a high level of visual quality to it, from like character models to the combat with the very reactive and destructive environments that you get to visit in these larger hub worlds than we've ever seen within the franchise before, with cool vehicles, intense cinematic moments, and these are all action-packed story elements that feed into a really well-done narrative entry in this franchise. This is Halo the Master Chief Collection, which might seem like a bit of an odd choice, but from a technical perspective, this is a very, very impressive package and offering. You're getting 4K 120 across the board, and all of these Halo titles are looking better than they've ever looked. They're all running together as one cohesive combined package. You've got Halo 1 to 4 plus ODST plus Reach, all the multiplayer stuff combined. You've got the anniversary editions for Combat Evolved and Halo 2, where you can switch those visuals on the fly. You've got co-op, you've got Forge, you've got Firefight, you've got everything together. And I think a lot of these games still hold up very, very well in the modern era. And I just think from a technical standpoint and a visual standpoint, this is a really good inclusion to the list, because it showcases a first-party title that, while, nostalgic, is still just stunning even today. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I feel like is almost a bit of a no-brainer on this kind of list, because you literally get to fly across the entire world, and it looks really good. And they keep working on improving the visual quality of the experience by doing new flyover quality shots of particular regions across the world. You get to see landmarks, you get to see actual buildings and cities come alive. You can fly anywhere in the entire world. You can uncap the frame rate and go up to 120. It's crazy. It really is. That's with a VRR display, by the way, or enabled display, I guess you would say. But yeah, it is a stunning, truly remarkable experience that feels beyond the scope of anything that previous consoles could really do. This is a good showcase of the technology, and I thought it was a must addition to this particular list. This is Metro Exodus. So this one is another real technical and visual treat. Oh wow, the level of detail, the way the global illumination is done. Whoa, this game is pretty, whether you are moving through damp, wet, soaking, and chilly, I guess you would say, metro locations, to the more open, expansive areas you get to visit along the way through this trek across the countryside, I guess you would say. You really do get to see some incredible scenes, and it's got this great mix of cinematic moments and regular gameplay that just looks quite remarkable. It's a beautiful, creepy, atmospheric, somber sort of thing. I think they nailed the visual presentation, the atmosphere, and the aesthetics. It's a great upgrade. It really, truly is. This is the Callisto Protocol. I don't like this game. I really don't care much for it. But I have to say, the character models, the cinematics, the level of detail within the environments, the gore, it's very splendid. It really does look impressive. Seriously, it looks like an actual title that really does showcase a bit of a tease as to what we're going to be getting over, the course of the generation here. It is quite a step up, again, particularly for the character models within cinematics and regular gameplay. They did a very, very impressive job. All of the environments are filled with detail, and also lots of gore and monsters. So yeah, this one does, again, for optimized reasons and technical reasons and visual reasons, I think it definitely deserves to be on this list. And anyways, again, be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well, and enjoy your optimized titles.